Hi you guys, so today I do not have a lot of time. I basically had like a block of 2 hours to shower, get ready for the day, film a video, and basically do anything I needed to do. So that's why my hair is still wet. I really felt bad about missing my upload on Wednesday. I'm sorry you guys, things have just been crazy. My kids started school. We've got things all this weekend. Like this weekend is completely packed because my son just turned 3 and he's having this birthday party and there's the first football game of the season and it's just one thing after another. So today I'm going to do a video I've actually been planning for about a week now, and that's a get ready with me using samples. All samples, just makeup samples, except for 2 products. That's concealer and eyebrows, because I just don't have any samples for those. All of these samples either came through my Sephora Playbox or I got them when I purchased things at Ulta. A variety of different reasons. None of these I went and like asked for. I didn't go and specifically get samples for this. They're just things I've had in my sample drawer and have been planning on trying out. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. So I haven't even moisturized my face today. Yeah, I know. I did just get out of the shower. Normally I put on moisturizer right after, but it's one of those days. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and we're going to get started. For my primer, I am using this. I have been so excited to try this. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For No Filter Mattifying Primer and Complexion Perfector. All right, let's open this up. It has a very slippery feeling. It's not as, I figured it would have a feeling very much like the Benefit Professional, but it doesn't. I really can't think of anything to compare the texture to. It's a very, very different texture. It's almost like if hair conditioner and silicone had a baby. And for foundation today, I have the Too Faced Born This Way. I got this giant like sample packet from an Ulta order, and they sent me 3 shades. They sent me vanilla, light beige, and sand. And I'm either going to be vanilla or light beige right now. So let's check light beige because I am more tan than normal. I have a feeling it's going to be too dark though. Let me see. Actually, that's pretty close. All right. God, I hate sample packets though. So I'm just going to pop this right onto a little makeup sponge. Typically I dot foundation under my face, but like this is a mess. So now I have not tried this foundation. Wow, okay, no, that's more yellow than I thought. Well, we'll see. We'll give it a shot. I have not tried this foundation. Some people love it, some people hate it. I haven't tried it yet because honestly I have so many foundations, and when it came out there were so many launches that I was kind of like, meh, another foundation. Not very interested. I swear I have the weirdest coloring right now. Like my chest and neck are super pale. My arms are like really tan. At least really tan for me. So this is a bit dark for me, but again, we're just gonna go with it. So I'm definitely not getting full coverage out of this, but that's okay. Let me take a closer look at this. Actually, I kind of like it. I actually kind of like the finish on this. It's matte, but it's like a very soft, like almost like a velvet finish matte. It's really pretty. All right, not too bad. I'm not doing a wear test or anything on this because it isn't a foundation review, obviously, and obviously I'm talking way too long about it. But yeah, on initial application, I actually really, really like it. So for concealer, since I don't have any samples, I'm just going in with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Corrector in the shade Light. I'm just popping that under here. To set everything, I'm just grabbing the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and a little brush. I have used this before and I really, really do like this powder. I just kind of took this sample and threw it in my drawer after I used it a few times, and I hadn't been using it just because I got more samples of different powders that I wanted to try. But I still really, really like this powder. Big tip, definitely make sure you moisturize before you use the Born This Way foundation and primer, because my forehead lines are standing out a bunch right now, and that's my fault because I didn't moisturize. Now that I'm powdered where I want to set things, honestly the foundation set down pretty well, so I don't feel the need to set it, except where, again, it tends to wear off in general. For bronzer, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, which is kind of cheating because I've been using this bronzer constantly because I got this sample forever ago and it never wears down. This is the bronzer that won't quit. It just, like, it's a miracle. I'm not hitting pan on this yet, and I don't know how. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Party. We just got this in a recent play box, and it's very, very light, so I'm not sure how it's going to work on me right now. And of course, it works, and it works good. Okay, I love Tarte blushes. Like, their blushes are just, like, perfect. If I had the choice of you can only have one brand of blush to have with you on a deserted island, like, this would be it. It's just perfect. All right, and for highlight, I'm going in with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop because this is beautiful. I love this highlight. Yes, it's very, very sparkly. Yes, I love that. Because some days I love a natural highlight, and other days I just want to blind you, basically. Alright guys, before I do my makeup, I have to do my eyebrows because eye makeup never quite goes on right without eyebrows, at least for me. So just so you know what I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow in Taupe, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I am back with eyebrows done, and we're going to prime our eyes. I'm using the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion, and yeah, this is a very old sample that I finally opened up. I haven't been using eye primer a whole lot lately. I've mostly been using concealer to prime my lids with, but sometimes, especially when you're doing a really complicated look, it's a very good idea to use a standard eye primer. I'm not doing a complicated look today, just so you know. I'm actually doing a very simple look, because another thing we don't tend to get a lot of samples of is eyeshadow. I do have quite a few eyeliner samples, however, I haven't been tightlining or lining my waterline just due to eye issues, so I will be using the mini tattoo liner. You know I had to use it. I had to use it even in sample form. It's just so good. Yeah, we don't get many eyeshadows. In fact, like, I've gotten like a Smashbox eyeshadow and I think a Makeup Forever eyeshadow somewhere, but that's pretty much all we've gotten as far as eyeshadow samples. But today I'm using this from Smashbox. It's their Cover Shot Golden Hour Eyeshadow Duo in the shade Turned On and Psyched. These are really pretty shades. They, however, are both shimmer. So I am going in with the Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Stick in the shade Au Naturel, just to add a bit of color into my crease. This is just kind of a taupey shade. And these are best worked with your fingers, so I'm literally just taking my finger to work that in and blend it up. Kind of having flashbacks to the No Brushes Makeup Challenge. Oh, and please, for goodness sake, do not look at my nails. They're bad. Alright, now I'm just going to grab a flat-ish eyeshadow brush, and I'm going into the darker of the two shades. I'm just going to pop that on the outer corner. And the inner corner as well. Just bring that a little bit into the crease, not a lot, just enough to kind of blend everything together. Then I'm just literally going to flip my brush over, take the lighter of the two shades, and pop it right in the center. This is like a super duper quick, like cheater eye look, but it looks really pretty and it's super fast to do. I love looks that are super quick and pretty and don't take a ton of time. Like, I love the way a super sharp cut crease looks. However, the time it takes to get a super sharp cut crease, it is a while, and we don't all have that time every day. So doing something like this with two very close shadows just to do a quick halo eye that you don't need to use concealer for really speeds up the entire process. So I am just going to take a completely clean brush right now and just run over those edges. Yeah, not the best work ever, but again, super fast and a great way to test out sample products. I'm just going to go for a completely bare lower lash line because I really like the way that looks, especially with more neutral looks lately. I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. And I just did a tiny baby wing right at the corner of my eye. When I don't want to do like a full wing, I usually don't like to just blunt cut off my eyeliner. So I do just a little teensy baby wing. I'm sorry in advance if this look seems a little rushed today, guys. Again, that's because it is. There we go, baby wing number 2. But I didn't want to be all like, hey, surprise, I can't get a video out for you today either, because that would suck. And now I am going to curl my eyelashes as soon as that eyeliner dries. Alright, and today I'm using a mascara that I don't like. This is the Clinique High Impact Mascara. I'm not a fan of this. It doesn't work well for me. However, it's the only sample mascara I happen to have on hand right now, unfortunately. There is a lash building primer with this that I'm not going to use just because it makes things worse. I mean, it's not a fiber primer. It's just, I don't like most lash primers. So, and it's really hard to open just because the way it twists, the primer wants to open when you're trying to open the mascara. Yeah, just not a big fan of this in general. I do like the wand on this mascara though. It is nice. And it applies decently. It's a fairly dry formula though. And if I remember correctly, I believe this tends to either flake or smudge on me. I can't remember which one, but I'm sure I will find out later today. Also, it doesn't do much for my lashes. I mean, it makes them darker, but that's about it. Yeah, see, there's like nothing. No, they're darker. They're not longer. They're not thicker. They really don't stand out a whole lot. I'm not a big fan of this mascara, but it's what we had to work with today. Alright guys, we are almost done with this look. I think despite using all samples and products I don't entirely love, I actually think it's turning out really well so far. It's a very good, neutral, everyday kind of look, which is very easy to pull off with a lot of the sample products you can get. Now, I wasn't sure which lip I wanted to do, so I pulled out 3 of my favorite sample lip products because I always try my lip products when they come in because I love lip products. So this is Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in Driver's Seat. This is the NARS Velvet Lip Glide in Bound. And this is the Bare Minerals Matte Liquid Lipstick in Swag. I'm not sure if they have a specific name for this. It just says Swag and Matte. And actually, I think this is going to go really well with my eye makeup today. And I love the formula of this. This is really good. And it smells like chocolate. And I need things that smell like chocolate today because it just improves my mood. Plus, I like that this formula doesn't completely dry down, so even though it's a matte, it doesn't make your lips look like dry and crusty. I'm just smoothing it out with my finger around the edges, just to give it kind of a more sheer diffuse look. All right, guys, and this is the final look of doing my makeup full face entirely, except for concealer and eyebrows, with makeup samples. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post every Wednesday and Friday, and also if you want to, you can click the little bell down below to get notified when I put up a new video. You guys can also keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. All the links for those are down below as well. If you have any questions, comments, or just want to say hi, I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again very soon. Bye.